little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though. That is nasty.
Wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter Steele's voice.
Really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
Yeah, we're saying, guys, how you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on Def2 Radio, our Instagram, and def2radio.com, our website. Make sure you guys follow us on both of those platforms. It's a great way to support the channel and a great way to get on our radar. As far as requests are concerned, the information for both will be in the description below.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all so you get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, man, you know what to do. Click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in front of one of our up-and-coming videos. Get you some exposure, or if you need a full video, a whole video, or a full reaction, all the information for that will be in the description below.
All right.
All right, man. So Rage Against the Machine, killing in the name of.
Yeah, you know.
That was hard.
Yeah, we didn't have some bangers with Rage Against the Machine, man. Why are we going back to Rage Against the Machine? Because it's one of those bands that they've been a big band for this channel and have made an impression on us. It just seems, you know, we kind of look for all the stars to align. Like, do we like the shit, number one? And has it been, has it gotten a lot of you guys to kind of get engaged, and has the audience enjoyed it? Yes. And on top of it, it just seems like it's a band that we potentially could have some like, maybe we could look into doing, an album reaction to Rage Against the Machine. Now, we've heard rumblings of that in the comments. I don't know. So it just seems to make sense for us, man. We did Killing in the Name of. Then we did Know Your Enemy and Wake Up. Wake Up is the most recent one we did, and we did that one last year. So and again, we've gotten a lot of traction out of it, and it's just one of those bands, man, that could easily have been. I guess they're not quite a staple band, but should be a staple band. One of those situations, like we should have been knocked out a lot more songs from these guys. So let's just get into this one. This is one of their more listened to songs, Bullet in the Head. I think it made their top 10, if I'm not mistaken, on the streaming platform that we use. So let's keep it going.
Let's get it, man.
Off that same album, Rage Against the Machine, that came out in 1992, that has Killing in the Name and Know Your Enemy on it. So yeah, and Wake Up. Yeah, so I mean, we pretty much have stayed exclusively with this album. All right, let's get into it. Rage Against the Machine, Bullet in the Head. That last power chord to carry it out. The second one though, that dan 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 dan. Yeah, it was super fucking nasty though. He said just victims of the in-house drive-by. I'm gonna look into the lyrics, but that's an interesting set of words there, man. I don't know if he's just talking because he mentioned cell phones and corporations sort of, having your mind sort of trapped or something like that. But it's always some sort of message, political statement that this band is making. So I'm gonna dig into the lyrics, but we'll put that to the side. But yeah, when the guitars came in, and I guess even in the verses, man, there's a hip hop, funk, hip hop.
Yes.
you know what I mean, boom bapness to it that I feel like I'm just always gonna be partial to. So I'm liking it though.
It sounds funky as hell. Like the tone of the guitar, especially the way it started, the way it started, it sounded very funk to me. And then throughout the verse, they were kind of experimenting with some different sounds. I was like, yeah, that's a little strange, but it didn't sound bad. But it's very creative. Even now, this is made, 1992? Even now, listening to this, I'm like, yeah, that seemed like they were experimenting with a lot of different sounds.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Tom Morello, I believe, is who you
Right.
Was the guitarist, and you guys say that he's done a lot of like innovative things with
Man.
guitar.
But I agree with you. That chorus, when it almost like the guitar riffs were kind of descending, ding, ding, boom, like that. That last one that you focused on was just very powerful.
Yeah.
And I like the way that sounds. So, and it came out of nowhere. I didn't expect that from how the verse was going. You know?
Right. Yeah. Let's keep it going. I'm liking it.
They say, don't you say how high. Yeah. Just victims of the in-house drive-by. They say, don't you say how high. Run it.
Like this, but it doesn't sound bad.
Ooh, it pulls it on.
Just victims of the in-house drive-by. They say, don't you say how high. Just victims of the in-house drive-by. They say, don't you say how high. Check it out. They load the clip in, army color, said they packed the 9. They fire it at prime time. The sleeping gas every home was like Alcatraz, and motherfuckers lost their mind. No escape from the mass line rape. Play it again, Jack. Then rewind the tape, and then play it again and again and again. Until your mind is locked in. Believe in all the lies that they're telling ya.
Yo, I gotta hear like a Rage Against the Machine. Have they made an album? Let me check this shit out. Have they made an album in 2023? Because they was bugging out on TV.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine the internet with these motherfuckers, man. Because they talk about, I guess that's what it is. It's the idiot box, right? The TV that's mass. What did he say? Mind raping the masses.
Yeah.
Can you imagine these motherfuckers on the, just at the height of their, like allure or whatever the case may be, and the internet being present during that time, the type of shit that they would have been on. You know what I'm saying? It would have been the apocalypse. Every song, every album, apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? If they had a recent album, it's just discussing just with their experience, their exposure to what's going on currently in present day society.
They would be going off.
Man.
No escape from the mass line rape. Play it again, Jack. Then rewind the tape, and then play it again and again and again. Until your mind is locked in. Believe in all the lies that they're telling ya. Buying all the products that they're selling ya. They say jump and just say how high. Your brain dead. You got a fucking bullet in your head. Just victims of the in-house drive-by. They say jump, you say how high. Yeah.
Way to carry it back into it.
Just victims of the in-house drive-by. They say jump, you say how high. Yeah.
cooked.
Yeah, they did.
They cooked on that,
did.
though. They did, though.
They did.
I like how they infused. I actually like how they infused the sort of punk-like pattern to end it. To end the shit. You know what I'm saying? To kind of give it that finale feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was cooking when that bass came in, and they, you know, when the bass became sort of the prominent instrument being featured from that point on. I mean, they cooked the whole song, but I really like that change of pace to end the song, man. And, you know, with my man, you know, A Bullet in Your Head, him talking it out, and him getting his vocals becoming more intense.
Yeah.
You a bullet in your fucking head. So they, yeah, man, they really did a good job fusing funk and hip hop and metal, man. They really did. They may be the kings of that, man. And that the more I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, it's just, and it just has a timeless quality. I didn't hear anything in this that felt dated in any way. I think we said that last time on the Wake Up. Like it's still, and you said that earlier. It is a freshness with still how this sounds. I mean, this could go off live. I know it can go off live. What did he say? The drive-by line, just victims of the in-house drive-by. They say jump, you say how high, and then he said it again. And then throughout the song, you seem to be talking about, you know, just the masses being sort of addicted maybe to electronics and cell phones and the television. And so essentially, I don't know if he's saying like the government or society is killing off people slowly. You know what I mean? But when you think of a drive-by, you think of bullets being shot, a bullet in the head. You're getting shot out of a car, and it's essentially killing you. So I think, is he saying the government by way of cell phones and television, are they killing the masses? Are they dumbing down the masses and killing them off to be maybe unproductive, or I don't know, but that's kind of how I'm taking the lyricism. But I thought that was a really interesting lyrics. Victims of the in-house drive-by. You being killed in-house in the comfort of your own homes. You know, is how I'm taking that. So yeah, that was dope to me.
Yeah, man, I don't have much to add to that, man. That was super cool, super creative. I love the transitions and the movement within the music, because I think that at the beginning, again, I said that in the first pause, that when they got into the chorus, I didn't see that transition coming. And they could have kept going back and forth with that and ended the song. But then they got into that breakdown where the bass kind of was the predominantly featured instrument that we heard, and that sounded really good, right? And that was another transition within the song that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
And then they transitioned out of it when he kept saying bullet to the head, bullet to the head. He kind of increased the intensity of how he was saying that. That was a punked out, sped up version of the transition that started with the bassist, right? And I thought that was really, really good, man. I thought that they did a really great job kind of blending that, and it didn't sound like it was too much. It didn't sound like anyone kind of like went off the rails or anything, because, you know, that's a big thing for me. But I thought that it just sounded like a really great put together song that was still creative and still within the DNA of how they blend and compose music.
I get it from you guys, man, when you guys say y'all got to get back to them, because I think you guys know that there's a funkiness, there's a grooviness that they have. But you guys still also enjoy that, and you get the metal fix, the heaviness in this. This almost felt like potentially, at least in those specific parts, maybe the heaviest they've been. I got to go back. Wake Up was, I think, a little heavy as well, but they kind of got real heavy in those guitar parts. And I just, I appreciated what they did, man. Yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, we can rock with Rage Against the Machine, clearly. You know what I mean? Give us more from them. Give us some more suggestions. We'll be looking out for that. And that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also make sure you guys check out our Patreon and DefToRadio.com. That information, of course, will be in the description below. I'm George. That's Ryan. Las Vegas. We out.